Hey there everybody, hope you're all doing well so far. Well, when we look at where we are today, we're seeing AMC's price move up a little bit. Not really anything too significant, but let's talk more about what's going on behind the scenes. Again, we do like to reflect on the price now and again, however, it really is the behind the scenes stuff, especially this week, that gets me interested because we're uncovering more and more and more, and it's putting us in a great position to be in. Of course, guys, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, make up your own opinions, and come to your own conclusions. But we are going to jump in now, so if you could subscribe, please do. Now, let's get straight in. So we got a load of pieces to look at. This is a first. It's coming from the user on Reddit, but it was reposted from Twitter. So user Sammy2607 posted this 4 hours ago, and it's speaking about Chicago. So originally posted by Nazim Elikamos, I believe, who posted this. So AMC GME. The Department of Justice announces an ongoing investigation into short selling, and an off-site document storage facility burns just outside of Chicago, Illinois. So, guess who that facility is connected to? TD Ameritrade, and a lot of their records were stored at that facility. Yup, a coincidence. And it's got images of that, and of course the documents there. Feel free to check it out if you wish, but there we go. Very interesting thing to look at, and I did think it was worth bringing to light. And also the same can be said for the second thing. This is coming from Mysterious Delay 272, who posted this one 6 hours ago. Has anybody considered why Gary has decided to spill what he has right now? I mean, I'm not a smart ape, but a crazy thought running through my mind this morning. What if he admitted it because he's about to do something's about to happen, and there's going to be no way he can just keep doing what he's doing instead of doing his job? Think about it. If something big happens and they play dumb the entire time and never acknowledge that there was proof that we dug up all of this stuff, and they will lose investors and the whole world will be screwed. So come on a TV interview, make statements, and say that you know what's going on, and then finally address it or say, hey, we tried to save the system from total destruction. However, they may not do so, but it is definitely a way that they can kind of say, oh, well, we did warn you in the instance of something happening. So, long story short, with the way that this thing is going, they can't say that they didn't know. If they do say they didn't know, it's going to put them in a worse position, really, because when we think about it, then it arises a whole different series of questions. Why were you not paying attention, and all that sort of stuff? So really, they're going to have to at some point admit inevitably that they did know what was going on, because if they don't, it's going to make them look stupid, incompetent, and unable, quite frankly, to control the markets that they're there to regulate. So I do agree with this. I think, yes, maybe it was the start of something that we're seeing from the SEC, from Gary, because he didn't really necessarily need to spill this, especially not on the date that he did. There was no reason particularly for that. No changes happened immediately. So what was the point? Was he just acknowledging all of this stuff and finally putting some attention towards it, and hopefully going in the right steps to eventually start making changes around it? Who knows, but I do think it is questionable as to why he did tell us this right now, because there was no particular need to otherwise. And as an ape community, both on AMC but also on GME, we've been speaking about dark pools for a very long time. We've known what the figures related to our stocks were, but obviously talking about the wider market, Gary has given us that update. But still, the question is why, because the people who knew about it already did so. So him shedding light on it hasn't really done anything immediately, as no action has been taken. Anyway, somebody who does want to take action is this user, Buff Nick. Posted this one 4 hours ago. It says this is the first time in my life I've actually considered litigation/legal action. So it goes on to say this: I was under the impression that I was participating in a stock market, not some deluded slush fund for market-making hedge funds. The chairman of the SEC admitting 95% of retail trading goes to dark pools means that there is no stock market at all. There is no stock market. Not for retail. What? No wonder stocks are so bipolar, and many of them trade in this synchronized fashion. From what it looks like, when Mayo Boy and the likes, algorithms are allowed to free reign. Do we really want to give up the markets to computer softwares controlled by a select few? Something must be done. And I'm really starting to feel that we need to do something about it. I think this is motivation. So the next piece that we have to look at is going to be this, and this is coming from the user illustrious_drink127, who says, interesting. Here's a repost from Charles Gasparino on Twitter, who says this: breaking, as the Department of Justice ramps up the investigation of short-selling abuses, Fox News can neither confirm nor deny that CIT Securities, of course, which is Citadel, or its associated hedge fund, is not on the DOJ list of firms targeted. So that really is a very interesting phrase, right? It does look to me like a double negative, and it really is questionable, again, why he has listed this right now, particularly related to the firm which he has. Again, people in the know already knew this sort of stuff, so why does he feel the need to mention this? But there we go. We all know what we think of Charles anyway, so that's not exactly news to anybody, but it is still something worth noting, as it is something which he has brought up. Now, the next piece is coming from this user who posted this piece 21 hours ago. Legit question. If 90 to 95% of trades can't even make it to the lit exchanges, why do the Nasdaq and the NYSE even exist anymore? He basically admitted, Gary Gensler that is, that the market is a complete sham. What is the point in these exchanges existing when the majority of the trades put on them don't even see the light of day? It really is questionable, and really, I think you can get the theme throughout this video right. It's speaking mostly about what Gary has said, and a lot of the content today has been, because we want to capture a lot of individuals' reactions and DD based on this, because we do have a lot of outcry from it, you know, and of course the intention of this channel is to both give my opinion but also shed light on others' opinions, and that is why it's very, very important to get all of this stuff out there. So we're going to carry on reading, and this is our last piece. I think it is a more upbeat piece. It's coming from this user over here, who posted a piece about 18 hours ago, and it says, AMC apes. Anybody else get an overwhelming feeling of sadness, knowing that you will have to give up your shares to become a multi-gazillionaire? My heart gets heavy and sad every single time I think about it, but obviously the good thing about this afterwards is, when this is over, we can all utilize the money to buy more shares of AMC if we do wish, after the squeeze, at potentially a much better price. So, again, tying that back into what we're seeing today, the markets aren't moving too much, neither in the wider market over here, but also with the price of AMC, but it doesn't matter. It's about what we're seeing behind the price, because a lot more goes on than the immediate action of the price with AMC, as we hopefully started to uncover again in this video. Again, it was an opinion related video, it's not financial advice, but I hope you did enjoy hearing multiple opinions in it. Again, I do hope these videos are useful. If you did, make sure to smash that like and subscribe. I'll be back with you in a bit for more, so goodbye. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here, and again if you do join us it is completely free, link is down below, but if you do want to become a Patreon you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name, so your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.